My mic is on now. So let's see. Do I need to change the stream name? I'm gonna go college. Football 27. Is this Snoop Dogg? I'm going against a random team, and I'm going to give them the home field. Oh, not Purdue. I can't play another. I play Purdue too much. I play them in conference every year if I start a season in this. And I'm still on the trial, so this is not a franchise. Same with Oregon. No Oregon. Kennesaw State isn't good enough. That's just not fair. Already played UCF. Alright, I'll give them a rematch. Let's go. I've only played like 6 games, so. Lost 1. I mean, they got the groove and music on here. I gotta give it to them. Let me see. Team settings. Yeah, I'll go flat. We're gonna play like this is about as realistic as you can get. 11 minutes, accelerated clock, 15 play clock. Alright, just gonna let them, since they don't have random for this, we will get whatever it lands on as I start the game in 3, 2, 1. Oh, 3:30, okay. Prime time.
A live look at Acrisure Bounce House in the heart of beautiful Orlando,
Now that
Florida.
isn't prime time.
We believe we've got a great one in store
Afternoon
today.
game.
We've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. It's the Washington Huskies and the UCF Knights. Reese Davis, David Palmer, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
UCF has a unique stadium, the Acrisure Bounce House. Florida tries to get this going loud and proud in Orlando. It opened in 2007.
I'm
Nearly
playing
50,000 fans pack it in to make sure that is loud and crazy
Catch timing,
for the Golden
which
Knights.
adds a completely different dynamic. I mean, timing a catch is like shooting in NBA 2K. So, one thing I always, I'm remembering to do it. All right, I want to keep this off. Defensive stick, switch. Okay, says. Yeah, is it even on? Because I wasn't able to use it. Do I even have the switch stick on? I like it. I kind of like it. All right. You would think since the latest slide is on.
Thanks, Holly. Washington
Taking it
likely
right
to
down
try
the
to
middle.
boot it deep to get things started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Knights offense will go to work
on
first.
defense, I call the
And here's
plays.
the big
On
fella, the
offense,
senior
I
tight
let
end.
the
They'll try to
offensive
feed him
coordinator
today.
give me
They say
a
the tight
package
end's
as well,
always open, and he
and I
seems to
just go
always
with
be,
that
and he's
because I
always
don't know
making
it
big
enough.
plays.
Unless I'm going for it on fourth down, I can always
like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. If you want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, this guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because he
makes the catch, and he's free. Ripping through the and runs through another one. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Reads it, fires complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Okay, Alonzo.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run out of the gun with Watson. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. He's moving out of the pocket. Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
Okay, we out.
The 50, the 40, the 30. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
What a massive play by the defense, knocking it out. That's a country fumble. There's nobody around it, so you scoop that puppy up and you get downfield. It's a huge return and a momentum-changing play.
He blessed that quarterback.
Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. The option look. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. You saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise. And the defense got him at the 27. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Well, it's first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running.
Looking to throw, it's Barnett. A little screen to the running back. At midfield, he's got room. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Knights are in the hurry-up.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions, he's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his...
Here's a little room there. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, Scott Frost back at head coach for UCF, and so immediately you expect them to be able to run the football. We saw in recent years guys like R.J. Harvey just get it done for the Knights, and it's going to be interesting now to see what they can do moving forward, right? This is an offense that wants to go tempo. They want to establish the running game, David, and they need some superstars to emerge.
Well, and that's why they brought in Duke Watson, right? They wanted to bring a guy in with experience that you've been there, done that. He was obviously in Louisville at a little bit different level. Now expecting big things. You got to be able to run the football, want to be physical, have that ground game, so you can do the tempo, you can do all the other fun things. So big shoes to fill at the running back spot.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Watson. And the defense drags him down. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Keeps it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UCF!
This guy's dynamic. He can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
I don't remember having any problem with their quarterback at all when I played him before.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score.
Fumble like that.
Looking for block.
Roebuck is going to take
Huskies
one
offense
day.
out there and ready to go. A little
Probably
bit
one
of
to
feeling
see.
each other out there down 7-3 as they open this drive.
Let's go.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Here's a heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Williams makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situations, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
He'll pull it down. He's not going to get there. Stops short on 4th down.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you can tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop, and turn it over to their offense.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball back quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game
That's all she
summary.
needs.
First play of the period will be a second down. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Run it.
Running inside. It's Thomas. It'll be third and long. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Oh, he makes the catch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Why not go for
The
it?
Knights will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first downs, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Quarterback making checks. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Have to respect my gangster.
To the ground, he's got it again. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind, but listen, you give up the run, they get a short run game, no harm, no foul.
So now it's 2nd and long. Got a little grass. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field.
They leave Washington open. We're going to go XB. Even though RB might be open too.
Here's Williams to throw. Dumps it to the back. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
It don't matter.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the
Somebody go
contact
get
as
the
the
new
ball
down.
was in the air. He simply can't do it. The referee's caught.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty.
I'm out.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the
I thought that
12-yard
was
line.
6, right?
This offense
Didn't that
has
look
been
good?
sluggish
Didn't
to
that look
say
like
the
6?
least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10.
Yeah, let's get 6 out of this. Come on.
The running back has it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the well. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quarterback may change this route. Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, they've been calling his number running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do that.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. The Knights with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Looking for that first down on third and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. At the 45 on his way. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Knights headed quickly to the line.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't force the football, but checks it down to his running.
Makes a grab and room to run. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill. DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce. You see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's for a defense.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down. This offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Puts it out of the air. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Wide receiver going in motion. He's got it on the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the cornerback.
Got his man on the outside. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. Third and long situation. He wasn't even able to make that extra guy miss, trying to get that first down.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Start on the ground with Washington. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Now on first down from the 28.
To the locker room, so let's get that extra time going.
Williams. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure on this defense.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Might be changing the route. They'll move the wide receiver. Williams will pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Third down from the gun, Williams. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Fast quarterbacks
getting set on first and 10. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Knights are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. Here's Williams. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Throwing, Williams. A little release to the back. He'll be out of bounds. He'll mark it at the 24.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
I'm going to go B and then come back to A. If I can break the pocket. All right, let's get out.
Using his feet to buy time. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Going to try to get it himself. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. Now Washington uses his third timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Williams from the gun on third down. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
All right, Kevin about ready to start the second half here. He'll put total under and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have a lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs.
Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run to the left. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anyway. They're able to make a big-time play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Williams. Sets up the screen. Maybe some room here. Quick step and go. Just keeps moving. Touchdown, Huskies! He got loose and it was lights out after that.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get it to the end zone.
Yeah, just toss it out to him. That was some witchcraft running right there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Quick release on the RPO.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at it. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick six. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Quick completion to the right. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Dropping back, it's Barnett. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Knights will hustle to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking for the goal line, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Exceptional footwork to stay in bounds, and just a little bit better, he could have scored.
Yeah, if he keeps his balance or gets his speed going upfield a little bit more, he might get into the end zone, but just kind of ran out of space over there on that sideline.
Motion from the wideout. This is a designed run. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this stuff.
Touchdown, Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Okay.
On to attempt the try.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here's Williams to throw. This time he's got his man. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
I might not be great
at the
passing,
37. It's first
I
and
can
10.
scheme something up when it matters.
From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with.
They were right.
This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Motion from the wide receiver. Williams will pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
I wonder if the receiver heard footsteps on that play. Defender, very, very close, but you'd like to see your wide receiver haul that.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. He's going to run it. Turns it on at midfield. There he goes. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
They're not
Washington
going to
has
stop
a lot of
it.
things working, set up with another first
I'm
down.
going to keep running my
Out of the
quarterback.
shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a
I
yard
beat
on that
Tennessee.
one.
They were spying the hell out of him. I was
That
running
play
right
had
past him.
zero shot. They got to do a better job up front.
They were spying
Create
the
some
first
running lanes.
down.
The running back before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Eventually, I'm going to
Speed
take
bump on
over
this
as
drive.
offensive
It's second and
coordinator.
12.
I do like a good Texas route.
Williams. Bringing the heat. And it's a sack.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for him.
He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And he missed it. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, made great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Makes one man miss. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, and now they're finding out about him.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead.
So
Let's
you
take a
run the
look at our
cover two
game summary.
cornerback blitz. So when nothing else is working, when your man blitzes aren't working, when your heavy coverage isn't working, you're like, well, what's the last
Here
thing a
comes the fourth.
reasonable
Time to see who
football
steps up,
team
who
should
makes
do?
the winning
Like a
plays
reasonable
to take
defensive
home that
coordinator
W.
should call.
The Knights will try
Cover
to
two
pin them back
blitz
with the
from
punt.
the quarterback is
This will be a second time they've had to kick it away.
Run that, Martha Falker.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive.
You did beat Moss.
Throwing, Williams. Pressure coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
Back to pass on second down. Finds the tight end. On the move at the 30. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. There's a crease. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown!
Remember when they were stopping the run?
Nothing
in the first,
but
and
a
the second, and the
vapor
third
trail
quarter?
left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the
What
burn
was
unit.
that?
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. It's Barnett.
Whoa.
Wide open downfield. Flying down the left side.
Come on, dude.
Touchdown, UCF!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Huskies have it back trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Nifty run there, pick up a 6 out to the 25. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The offense changing the play. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're second and long, 9 yards to go. Williams. Under fire. And they got it.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Third down from the gun, Williams. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. This offense trying to keep the momentum going. They scored the last time they had it. The defense got it back for them, and now a chance to take the lead.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And here comes the offense on second down. Keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
It would be nice to pick up a few yards on third down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Gets the back moving. The play action fake. That pass is well off target. He got
So
hit as he
lucky.
was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Knights will punt it away on fourth down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
If that running back wore a half-size bigger shoe, that's an incomplete pass, but he got a foot down.
He got it down. Nice body control. And you see so many running backs working with wide receivers now in practice because they're such good route runners. And you can tell the awareness was fully there near the sidelines to get that little toe in bounds, baby.
Thrust that arm out. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And when the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Here's Williams to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route end zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
Williams from the gun on third down. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll move the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Williams to the air again. Here's the pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Now the Knights will call their third and final timeout. They'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Punt is in the air on fourth down.
Almost.
And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ballgame. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play. Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Rushes on him. Makes the catch. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And I'm loving the command of this quarterback right here. You can tell he's not worried. He knows his answers. 3 for 3 on the drive, moving the ball down the field, trying to put this offense in a position to get right back in this football game.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs. And just make that clock run.
The Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw again. Got his man. And he'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver.
And this defense knows, man, they got to get one more big stop. I don't know what happened there, man, but he's wide open. We got to glue to these receivers. Can't give up big plays. Got to get another stop. And you got to
gets away from one. Finds some space. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And, man, it's nice to have a running back that you can do that. 3rd and inches, you're thinking run as it is, but you're not getting it to the running back that way. He sneaks out of the backfield, throwing the football. He does the rest, picks up the big 1st down.
Finds his big tight end.
You don't have...
Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
I didn't think they could stop it. I don't know how to even stop the clock like that. It's
all the
different
plays,
controls
all
than
the
it was.
plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. And it's good! They've tied the game in the final seconds.
And the late game execution worked to perfection. Moving the ball down the field, getting your kicker in a spot. You know exactly where he likes to kick it from. He drives it through. We're tied up, and we're headed to overtime.
4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to
The only other game I
And
lost.
these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested
Could not
game.
stop them.
How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. Finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
And remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the 2nd overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Trying play action. Got his man on the right. Plows through the defense. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it. It's Watson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Need it to stay alive, and it's good. under fire. And down he goes.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing pressure in his face.
Escapes the pressure going right. Grabs it. He's in. A game-winning touchdown in overtime. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time.
Yeah, right.
If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime playing that one.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Polley, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Signing out, 42.